I told my brother Chase, still sharp and still. You know how we do.
Fresh dress, whip, armor roll down, bopping through your town, bumping James Brown. Gelato and jet fuel, the neck jewels. I son these rappers, they was born from a test tube. Terminology, tech two, respect due. Them crabs in the bucket, line in the cesspool. We not like them, homie, we grown men. Embody anybody you put in your top 10.
Feeling like I'm reborn with adamantium under my skin. Welcome to my world, the Wolverine with the pen. I keep a mean fit, mean whip, mean bitch, I mean shit. The fifth got a mean kick. When I load it with the hollows, it get dark for a nigga. Think it's a pussy, how I'm finger fucking the trigger. Turn, that's my twin, back to back in the foreigns. Goosebumps is forming, hear the money that's calling.
Put G's in the bag, double G's on the tag.
So, moving so much gas, niggas gotta weigh the cash. I put 50 in the stash.
Put 20s on the slab, we just chillin' on the ad. Put G's in the bag, double G's on the tag. Tech, term, you see us, you salute. Say what's up, we the truth. Show respect before the truth.
Hit you with the drum like a loop.
I'm getting fitted for outfits, Moe and Chris. My chick rich like Kylie, Chloe and Chris. You get thrown in a ditch, pose won't find the print. You should've had the lawyer read through your fine print. My favorite rappers from 9-6, my rhyme slick. We used to do sticks, ride around to the licks. Gray Benz with the presidential tints. If it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense.
I never thought I'd see the day that bring me so much dismay. To take a pic with a nigga, push a bitch out the way. On the life of me, solid G, I don't know who raised you. TNT, Termatech, double barrel danger. See me, step right, off white, bet like, blow dice, throw 6, head twice, no cap on that nice. Big belly, black Buddha, bucking one time. Don't nobody move, it's money on the line.
Put G's in the bag, double G's on the tag.
Moving so much gas, niggas gotta weigh the cash. I put 50 in the stash.
Put 20s on the slab, we just chillin' on the ad. Put G's in the bag, double G's on the tag. Tech, term, you see us, you salute. Say what's up, we the truth. Show respect before the truth.
Hit you with the drum like a loop.
Motherfucking B, you're watching for the Culture TV, and in the building today, we got motherfucking Termanology, man, hip hop royalty in the motherfucking building, man. Give it up one time for him, Bill, over there, man.
Let's go, man.
Crowd go wild one time, man. Long time in the motherfucking building, man.
My brother,
thanks good, my brother Tom. Yo, thanks for coming through, man. I appreciate you. You got a busy schedule. You got a lot of shit going on, and we're proud of that. We're happy to have you in the motherfucking building, man. Thank you for giving us your time today, bro.
Yeah, it's love, man.
Word up, man. So those of you who don't know, who living under the motherfucking rock, I know a lot of people that watch this show are more into the battle rap community and maybe not so heavy into the hip hop community, which is stuff. They're going hand in hand. It's pretty dumb, but if you're not familiar, Termanology, over 40 projects in the motherfucking game, over 50 countries he has toured in. He shared stages with hip hop royalties such as the Locks, you name it, French Montana. He has sneaker deals with New Balance. Right now, he has a current deal with Monster Energy, as you can see. Shout out to Monster Energy. Monster, you know what I mean? Make sure you guys, go drink them monsters up. Go follow the Monster page and tag Termanology so they can continue to cut this man a motherfucking check. You dig? And yeah, man, the list goes on, man. I just want to say congratulations on all your success and your accolades, bro, and all the work you put in. Like, endless fucking work, bro, for decades, man. I mean, you've been rapping since like what, 95 now?
Yeah, I've been rapping since a little kid, man. To be honest, I started my first rhyme I wrote when I was 9, and then then I started doing demos and stuff like that. But professionally, been in the game for about 15 years, little over 15 years now.
All right, man. That's major right there, man. For sure, bro. So recently you had just dropped the third installment to the Goya trilogy.
Yeah.
I mean, so shout out if you guys haven't checked it out. Make sure you go on iTunes and almost all media platforms
Right.
And make sure you get that Goya 3. Make sure you cop the trilogy, man. This shit's fucking dope, man. So within that trilogy, man, you had fucking produced. You had Chris Rivers on it, Nori, K Slade, Tony Touch, Inspector Deck, Ransom, Rex. I mean, my personal favorite, Sean Price. I mean, R.I.P. to Sean Price. That Front Door track was like one of my favorite tracks that you had, period. And it was with Sean Price. Like, tell us a little bit about that feature you got on that Goya. It was on Goya Mas Goya too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Part 2 was the Sean P joint.
Yeah.
You know, rest in peace to the homie first and foremost. He was such a live energy. He was such a great soul, and it was such an unmatched energy in hip hop that we need right now. With so many people doing so much shit for the likes and the views, or even for the clout, whatever, however they want to say, you know, it's like, yo, Sean P wasn't that dude. He was never that dude. If he didn't like you, he told you. If he didn't like your rhymes, he wouldn't work with you. If he wasn't feeling the beat, he would tell you he didn't like the beat. He was not holding his tongue for nothing, and that goes for in his rhymes and as a person. So his energy is much missed right now. You know, we love P. Rest in peace to him. Shout out to his whole clique. I'm close with the whole boot camp. You know, from Rockness to Tech to Bernadette Price, you know, all the way, the whole family, you know what I'm saying? Buckshot, Static being signed to Duck Down for years, also brought us even closer to where we're kind of like extended fam with Duck Down. So, you know, but shout out to Sean P, man. We did about 5 or 6 joints together before he died, including one with the Snow Goons that was called Get Off the Ground. And that one right now has 6 million streams on Spotify.
Jeez,
and it has
that? 6 motherfucking million streams.
6 million streams.
Make sure y'all go check that one out, man. Get to that number right there.
Right. And it also has 6 million views on YouTube, which is my highest video amount of views on YouTube.
Wow, and you have a lot of fucking videos.
Yeah, I got a couple hundred. Yeah.
I've been doing videos since I can fucking remember, man.
Yeah.
So, I want to get more into like how all right, Goya. So you linked up with Short Fuse. How did you guys come up with the idea for Goya? And how did you and Fuse just like connect for this project? Like, what made you guys come together?
Well, I knew Fuse since a kid because he's cousins with my cousin. So we're like basically like family. We went to the General Donovan together in 3rd grade. Yeah, so you know, me and Fuse went to the General Donovan. So you know, we went to 3rd grade together. I went to the Saunders in 1st grade. Like all them little hood Lawrence schools I went to. From 4th grade, I went to the Oliver. 5th grade, I went to the Arlington with Fuse. And you know, so I knew Fuse since a kid, and he always been making beats since we were kids, and he's always been talented. So my cousin Lou actually lived in the same house with him, and you know, we've been family since kids. But to be honest, it was like I was coming off of doing 1982 with Static. I was coming off of doing Physiology with Little Fame.
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite albums, man. I think I told you that before.
Yeah, good luck.
Shit was tough.
So 2012 was like one of my biggest years in hip hop. I was, you know, I did the Physiology, I did the record with Mac Miller, I did the Lights Down, which was on MTV. I did the appearance in the Drake and Bun B video.
I remember that.
So all of that happened for me in 2012, where I was really high in the game at that point. And in 2013, I moved back to Lawrence. You remember, you came by the crib a few times.
So you were like on the Marston area.
Yeah. So when I moved back, Fuse had the equipment, and he was like, yo, you know what? I'll come to your crib and I'll bring the equipment. And we just started recording in his tattoo parlor.
Oh, I remember that spot. I was there a few times.
Yeah. So there and in the crib, we started the first Goya, and that's why it was just real organic, because it was just like cooking, you know, Goya. It was like
what made you guys want to use like all the salsa you know, plugins and all that stuff? You guys put the little salsa twist on.
That was all Fuse, man.
That was all Fuse.
Yeah,
right? Did you tell him you wanted that as the idea, or did he kind of just throw his little salsa on that shit?
Nah, he used to come with the beats, and I was just picking beats that had Spanish samples.
Okay.
And then H Blanco used to come over a lot, and he was doing reggaeton at the time. So
shout out to Blanco, man.
Shout out to Blanco. And he would throw in his little inputs here and there, and then Easy, you know. So it was like it was a whole bunch of us that was kind of on some Spanish shit, but
that wild Puerto Rican shit is classic.
Right.
Tony Touch.
Right.
That was like the one right there.
Yeah, so that was kind of what sparked it. We did the Wild Puerto Ricans, and then it led to Goya and Mas Goya, and now Goya 3.
That's what's up, man. So y'all, make sure you guys go get that trilogy on all platforms. Goya, Mas Goya, and Goya 3. Them shits is all fire. Straight hip hop knockers, man, with some of your favorite rappers on there. So make sure y'all check it out. Show some love for Termanology. You've been putting in work for New England for some time now.
Yeah.
And those of y'all coming up in the game got to pay homage to men like this gentleman. I mean, like myself, I grew up with this dude. He's fucking, he's like just like on another level though. You know what I mean? Like this guy is his grind is unmatched. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all show your respect for this man right here, Termanology, man. So shout out to that, man. All right, so I want to talk about the track. Watch How You Go Down. Was that like so you did a track? You got the track from DJ Premier. Watch How It Go Down.
Yeah.
What did that song do for you in your career? Did that like take you to the next level,
Yeah.
or were you already kind of on the next level before that?
Nah, I mean, I was on the grind heavy, but you know, I was living in Haverhill at the time. My mom's house. I just had this little whack apartment, and you know, I'm grinding. I'm doing all kind of hustling and street shit. But at the same time, I'm writing my rhymes, like, you know, writing as many rhymes as I can. And I'm doing the mixtape thing. I'm getting some love in the mixtapes. I'm getting some love in the Bean. Doing shows, you know, with the ST team. But you know, for me, just sitting there living in Haverhill, you know, not doing much with myself besides just trying to get on. Once I get the DJ Premier record, it's like now I go from doing like these local shows where I'm getting $100 to now I'm getting thousands of dollars to perform. Now I'm doing little shows and Nights of Columbus. I'm doing Nights of Columbus shows in Lawrence with like 50, 100 people. With, you know, to now I'm doing sold out shows at Middle East, 550 people. You know, so that just really changed my life because I went from being like an underground artist that people knew and liked, but now I went to being a real artist. And then it also actually led to me getting the deal with Nature Sound / EMI and getting a real record deal and going on a real tour and getting a budget and going on to become who I want to be.
As far as tours, I mean, we said in the beginning, you went on over like 50 countries. Like, what was your favorite tour and how many tours do you think you've been on?
Man,
I know that's a hard number because I've asked this question to Deadeye and he was pondering on for a while. But tell us what your favorite tour was.
There's really no real number. I've been touring since high school. You know what I mean? And senior year, I went on tour with Acrobatic and all them. I think it was like February vacation or something. I had just left and I went on tour. So even since a kid, I've been kind of on tour. But I mean, some of my favorite places I've been is Switzerland. You know, Switzerland, I've been there about 10 times. I'm a big fan of Italy.
I know Switzerland got to be fucking crazy.
Yeah, Switzerland's great. And my first show was like a sold out. It was like a skating park. So we get there and dudes are like skating. You know, they're going up and down the ramp on the skate, and I'm rhyming, and Deadeye's DJing, but dudes are skating behind us.
That's fire. That sounds like a crazy setting.
So, we get off the plane, we go to the shit. It's sold out, 800 people. I mean, they're taking their shoes off, giving me their shoes. I'm signing it. This is my first time doing anything like that. You know,
that's what's up, man.
So yeah, Switzerland, I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of Japan. I went to Japan with Static a couple times. We shot the Lights Down video out there, which was really successful for us because it just kind of happened at the right time. You know, so shout out to Static.
Static, man.
Static is killing it on another level. I spoke to him today. He just wrapped up his album with 2 Chainz.
Ooh, so, I was watching that. I was watching the Instagrams, just paying attention.
So we're proud of Static. You know, he was born at Lawrence General. I was born in Lawrence General. You know, he went on to move to New Hampshire, Boston, New York, other places. But, you know, it's something about just kind of like originally being based here and coming from here. It's something real special. Even Nicky Jam, he didn't really grow up here or put on in the city, but he was born here and lived here as a kid. So it's something so special, I guess, about it. Like you're like born into this crazy like struggle that you understand what type of shit that you understand the struggle that you got to make it through.
No, it's fact, man. Man, shout out to those people right there that he just mentioned, Nicky Jam, especially Static Selector, man. Like you said, he was from the hood, moved on, and now he's like one of the biggest DJs in New York.
Yeah,
you know, he's up there with the top names and shit. So what the Static, like, when did you and Static actually link up and like create your first project together?
Yeah. Well, really, we started kicking it when we were about 16.
Oh, word.
He used to do.
Y'all been with it together.
Yeah. Grip. He used to throw parties in New Hampshire. In Hampton, New Hampshire, these little like underground parties where he would DJ. He'd have Jera, he'd have Misdemeanor, you know, some of the other cats, DJ Sun, you know, Deadeye.
Yep,
you know, we were about 16, and then but he also would come to Lawrence and house parties. He'd do any hoodest house parties. I'm talking, you know, you remember the law and that. We're about the same age,
after parties,
right? So he'd be in there doing that shit too, and you know, so we would click up during that, and you know, he would come by my crib. I had turntables, and we just been friends ever since we were 16. And then you know, he moved to Boston, and once he started hitting the ceiling in Boston, he felt like as if he'd done all he could do there. Then he moved to New York, and then he convinced me like, yo, you want to get on? It's not gonna happen for you just sitting around in Lawrence. You gotta move around. So he kind of convinced me to move. So he moved to New York in 04, and I moved to New York in 07. And then, you know, we've been basically rocking ever since.
Nah, that was a smart move. That was a smart plan that they gave you to do right there. Move the fuck out of the hood, man.
Yeah, because, you know, over here, you ain't gonna do nothing but get in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, New York, like that was the best move because New York, they actually gravitate and show you some love. You know what I mean? If you're nice. Out here, no matter if you're nice or not, they haters. You know what I mean?
That's a fact,
like, They ain't gonna show you love until you're gone, man.
You know, it's love and hate, but the thing is, more than it's love and hate is that there's not much going on.
Yeah, true.
So over there, right, you wake up and it's like, yo, you start running at 6 p.m. New York never sleeps. So we might go to 5 events in a day. Yo, the Beat Nuts is over here. Yo, 50 Cent's over here. Yo, we're gonna do radio. Yo, there's a battle. Yo, this. Absolutely. It's just every day is that. So over here, it's more like, yo, what you doing?
See you Saturday. We got one event we're going to.
Right,
going home.
Right. So that's where moving to New York really helped us a lot.
There's more opportunities. There's just more going on.
We were able to put ourselves into the actual music industry versus just being rappers from the outside in. We put ourselves in the music industry.
For sure. Yeah, man. Like I said, you got on tracks with some of the best rappers. You know, Wu-Tang. Like, what are your 5 favorite features that you've done in like your whole career?
Man, there's a lot.
I know I'm gonna put
There's hundreds of them. There's hundreds.
Yeah, I know. So like that's why I said give me 5. Because
you know,
we'll be here for 2-3 hours talking about all the features.
I did one last year that meant a lot to me. The Set in Stone with Method Man.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's one.
You know, because I've known Meth for a long time. We did the whole 60-day tour with Meth. I've done posse cuts with him. I've been, you know, a friend of his, done shows and all that. But you know, with Set in Stone, it was like it's just only me and him on the song. And that shit is ill.
No, that's crazy.
You know, that's ill. Sparring.
I remember me and you, we
goats.
performed. We opened up for Method Man and Redman at the Hempfest.
That's a fact. Too. Yeah, you was with us. Yeah.
In the building.
So, you know, just that was special to me. The Mac Miller joint, because we knew Mac before he blew up. You know, Static was one of the first people to find Mac, and the first time he ever rapped on the radio was on our show Off Radio.
What was it? It was 92, 82, right?
82, 92. Yeah.
That was a joint right
and
there.
That was my concept, you know, because I was born in 82. He was born in 92. And that ended up being our biggest streaming song right now. It has over 15 million streams just on Spotify alone.
R.I.P. Mac Miller, man. That dude was fucking amazing, man.
So Mac, the Busta Rhymes one, Play Dirty from the Physiology.
Yeah, got Fame on it.
Yeah, Fame and Styles. Yeah, that was real special.
Yeah, that was fire.
You know, I produced Driving Around on Woo Block with Erykah Badu.
I remember that one.
So Erykah Badu, I mean,
that's big.
Because that's outside of the box. You know, it's not every day you're gonna get to work with Erykah Badu.
Exactly, man.
Yeah,
so Colin Tyrone shit right there.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a real special one. You know, and there's a million, bro. We can keep going. We can keep going all day.
All right, so we'll switch it up. So give it. What are the 5 producers that meant the most to you?
Yeah,
like as far as production wise on your projects.
Yeah, Primo's number 1.
Yeah,
you know, to this day, I got a new collaboration with Primo dropping.
Oh, yeah, man, that's what's up. Y'all heard it here first, man.
Yeah, I haven't announced it yet. You know, I've been kind of keeping it low, but
we got 20 people here that know now.
Yeah, no doubt, and the word spreads fast, so I know it'll get out there. But yeah, me and Primo are working on something special that we plan on dropping in the end of May. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. Pete Rock was a huge one for me. Alchemist, you know, all the work we did with Alchemist. Rest in peace to Prodigy. We did the Hood Shit record. The Hood Shit record was big for me. You know, those 3 right there are real special. Havoc from Mobb Deep. I grew up loving Mobb Deep.
Yeah, all of us.
Doing the Havoc joints. Yeah,
I mean, you must have felt that way, like about so many features, because you know you're a big hip hop fan. I see your collection. You got probably thousands of fucking albums from dating back from the 80s.
I still 70s. Have them.
Yeah, I know. I've seen like post pictures and shit. So I imagine you're doing songs with these people that you grew up listening to and idolized and shit.
Yeah.
So that's just that feeling. Just must be like, you know, so awesome.
It feels great. Yeah, but yeah, those ones right there were real special. Q-Tip. Getting the Q-Tip beat was real special.
Oh wow, yeah.
Because you know we grew up loving Tribe Called Quest,
hell yeah,
and he was really doing all the beats.
Too,
yeah, Q-Tip was doing all the beats. He wasn't taking the credit. It would say like produced by like a Tribe Called Quest or produced by like, you know, the Uma or whatever. But really, Tip was actually the one doing the beats. So you know, shout out to Tip, man. He's such a legend.
Word, man. That's what's up, bro. So I want to talk about your Good Dad Gang brand. So for those that don't know, Termanology started Good Dad Gang a while back. And it's grown up to be a worldwide brand, worn by celebrities and fathers all over the world. Tell us a little bit on how the Good Dad Gang brand came about, and what it's done for you, and what's next for new Good Dad Gang.
Yeah, so Good Dad Gang was created in 2014 as a hashtag. It just started at, you know, I would hang out with my kids on the weekend, you know, daddy-daughter days on Sunday. Started as a hashtag, you know, ended up going to the Salem flea market and just making one shirt just to see if people would like it. Posted it on the gram and people loved it and gravitated towards it. You know, some of our early supporters was you know, Everlast from House of Pain was an early supporter. I would say
Ludacris was one of the first
Ludacris was one of the first ones.
I remember you posted that was like one of your first biggest
celebrities. That was one of the biggest ones. Yeah, Luda really helped a lot because Luda would like he would go like to a school and like do charity work and wear the shirt.
Also, he's worn it multiple times.
Mad times. Because
I remember you posted one time and it was him like in front of his whip chilling with
he bought a new car and he's like going like this with the shirt. So yeah, he was an early supporter. You know, but yeah, from 2014 to now, we have about 100 tattoos now.
Well, I know that was one of my questions. I know they had tattoos.
Yeah.
So you have over 100 tattoos out there now?
Yeah. The last time I checked, it was around 93 that we had, but I know that some of them don't get accounted for because everybody don't have social media.
I got you.
And a lot of people don't know that Termanology is anything to do with Good Dad Gang because it's the brand. The world is so big. Yeah. We got 8 billion people in the world, so somebody might just see a Google image and be like, "Oh, I like this. I want that shirt. I want that on the shirt." And they'll even be bootlegging my shit without realizing that they're bootlegging my shit.
Your shit.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, the Good Dad Gang has legs of its own. We've done collaborations with Diamond Supply. We've done stuff with 8 and 9. We've done we've had people like Jamie Foxx wear the brand.
Yeah, I know that's awesome. I see that Jamie Foxx.
Recently too. That's updated. That's awesome. New shit. Yeah. With Jamie and
I see Westside Gun wearing this shit. DJ
Westside,
Premier,
Primo Heavy
Dog,
on it.
Static, everyone.
Yeah. Everybody, you know, a lot of people wear it. You know, it's been crazy, man. It's kind of hard to really like to like count and like remember everybody who supports because
that's like today much. I was going through the Good Dad Gang Instagram. I was like, let me scroll through because I know there's so many celebrities. I want to see the recent ones, you know what I mean? And I seen Jamie. I was like, yeah, that's fucking fire, man.
Yeah, even like some of the Patriots have worn it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know, I'm a big Patriots fan too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and it's funny, man. Good Dad Gang is doing good. The website is gooddadgang.com.
Yeah, if you guys want to purchase that, we have the link up on the top left corner, gooddadgang.com. Make sure y'all click that link after the show. Yeah, it's available. All the dope merch and shit. You already know.
Yeah, and you can also, you know, Mother's Day is coming up May 9th. So if you want to get something for a good mom, it's the same website. You could go on there and grab some good mom gang stuff too.
Well, there you go. So that's also located on the gooddadgang.com.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, you could go to goodmomgang.com or gooddadgang. They go to the same website.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah. So you have it goodmomgang.com and gooddadgang.com. I know there's a lot of fathers out there in the battle rap community, in the hip hop community. Yeah. I mean, fatherhood is a part of that too. Yeah. So make sure y'all go and support that movement. Buy it for your loved ones. And, you know, show some love, man. It's a big movement. We can get it bigger. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Word up, man. So now we're gonna move on to, you know, the battle rap portion of the show.
Yeah.
Where we kind of get you a little perception on what about battle rap.
Yeah.
But first and foremost, I want the world to know, because this is something I remember as a kid that you was already putting in work in the game. Yeah. I remember, like, I was mad young. I don't remember it too clearly, like the details of like the shows and shit. But I remember the Knights of Columbus, you and Easy. And I don't know if you guys were just throwing the events or you were just battle rapping in the events. Yeah. But I know at the Knights of Columbus and South Lawrence, like back in the days,
I was the one throwing them.
You was throwing them.
They were my battles. Yeah, I would throw the battles. Yeah.
Word, man. So tell us about that, man.
Yeah.
Because nobody knows about that.
Yeah. Because we didn't have social media.
Exactly.
And shit.
You have to be there to know. So I feel like we have to tell these people.
Right. So I started battling. You know, just going to school and shit like that, you know, battling in the hallways. You know, I was in Haverhill High, I would battle Spoon Digger. Yeah, I battle Spoon, you know,
Spoon, man.
Yeah, Easy, you know, me and Easy would battle each other and other people. We'd come to Lawrence and you know, Haverhill versus Lawrence versus Boston versus Lowell. We were doing all that as teenagers, right? Then I got in this battle in Boston called the Biscuit Head battle.
The
Biscuit Head. That was a record store in Boston called Biscuit Head. So that was at Bill's Bar. Right, yeah, I was at Bill's Bar. So I made it pretty far. I battled Lou Armstrong.
Okay.
Yeah. So Lou. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like that. It was like everybody was battling everybody. And back then, it was like that. Even Rex was battling, Alias was battling. You know, a lot of people were just battling. It was like what you did. It was what you did. So
that was awesome. I remember being around this shit. I know I wasn't.
Yeah, I know you're a little younger than me. Not much, but like 2 years younger than me.
Yeah, I'm 32.
Okay, yeah. All right. So so you're like 6 years younger than me. So I'm 38. Right. But yeah, so I did all that. Easy had won one of the battles in Lowell and won like $300, and that put him in a battle in Boston. So then we started going to Boston, battling in those battles. Right. And those battles, it was like when you won like a G. Everybody comes, you put 16 names. Everybody write down their name. They throw the name in the hat, pull it out. All right, yo, Son B verse Term.
Oh, word.
And then everybody
on the spot.
On the spot. You don't, you could come with. I wouldn't know who I'm battling.
People can't do that.
Right. Because now, now everything's
people's like two months for preparation.
Yeah.
Half of y'all, I don't know. Tell me in the comments. I'll read them later. But who could fucking battle on the spot without no prep? Like just bars for anybody, you know what I mean?
You know what?
Like,
it's very rare. I would say somebody like DNA could do it, but he
the freestyle.
There's a few cats that could do it, but it's light. It's as far as entertaining 5-minute rounds. That's not the future. That's not now. Like we need what we have now. Now the game has elevated to where it's illa. But in that era, man, that's what it was. So you would come with some punchlines ready, but then at the same time you'll come and see what dude's wearing, see who he's around, what dirt you could get on him, and you just roast them on the spot. So it started like that, and then it kind of more when I started getting more into making money off of hip hop. That's when I started falling back from actually battling and throwing the battles.
Word.
But I did battle on 106 in Park though.
Oh yeah, who did you battle?
I battled.
I remember, but
I battled this dude named Son NY.
Son NY.
Okay. So it was 2 rounds. I won the first round. I lost the second round.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was cool,
just
man.
2 rounds?
That's all it was. It was 2 rounds. Yeah.
Okay.
But, I did it. I had my little time. I had my little time.
I feel like the world needs to know this, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is some shit that there was no media. We was packing backpacks with
that's a fact.
Shit, we probably had cassette tapes at the time.
Man, we used to meet up in Bennington Street in Lawrence. We'd go to Prophecy's basement, and it would be all of us would just go battle. One little camcorder, everybody would just battle each other. It wasn't for no bread. It was just like, yo, whoever wins can say they was the best in the city.
I remember I never used to battle like that, but I remember a couple of times we had like ciphers in Nota's house and shit.
Yeah.
We've been there a few times.
All that shit.
Yeah, so like battle rap now is obviously elevated.
Yeah.
It's being showcased on bigger platforms now. Yep. What can you say about the state of battle rap right now? Like, how do you feel about the state of battle rap and how much it's elevated since what we just talked about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love it. I've had years where I wasn't, I was too busy to care about it. And then I've had years where I was like obsessed with it and watched it every day.
I've seen a couple battles that you were like background with Static and shit.
Yeah. I was
with
Chilla versus Conceited.
Yeah.
I was at that. I was in a bunch of them shits. I was actually at a couple with you. I think at the Middle East.
Went to the Middle East. Mass 5.
Right. Yeah. So those, but excuse me, but I'm a big fan, bro. I'm a big fan. I got the Caffeine app. I try to catch that Math and Geechee battle the other night, but I missed most of it.
Yeah, word. I've been kind of busy too, so that's why I get the apps. Like I'm running back later and shit.
Yeah. The URL app, all that shit.
Man. But, so who was your top 5 right now in like battle rap?
Shit, man. The people that I like obviously Chilla. I'm home team, so I'm gonna go with Chilla.
Chilla Jones. Shout out to Chilla. He was on the show.
Yeah,
champion of the year.
That's my dude right there, Chilla. People that I just really like, I'm a fan of as far as like entertainment. I would say Pat Stay. I'm a big fan of Pat Stay. He just I like what he brings to the game. I like how dudes will be so serious and trying to be so tough, and he'll just snap on you. He'll just snap right, exactly. So I like Pat Stay a lot. If we're talking straight bars, Tay Rock is crazy.
Yeah.
I like Tay Rock.
He was one of my favorites when I first started like caring about battle rap.
Yeah, he's crazy.
I still fuck with him though.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's like that. His last battle with Daylight went crazy. You know
Yeah.
And then he battled Murder Mook. Mook went crazy.
Yeah.
So he's just taking crazy battles right now. Like it's hard to beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he still do his thing though. You know.
Nah, for sure. He's crazy.
I fuck with Tay Rock.
He's by far no slouch in any man.
Never that.
Big fan of them guys right there. More recently, I kind of like went back and watched a whole bunch of old battles because I started like I got hip to like T-Top. I got hip to I watched all the old Hitman Holla battles. I watched the Geechee Gotti battles. Arsenal. I watched a bunch of the Arsenal shit.
Yeah, Arsenal is definitely the most disrespectful battle.
Yeah, he's a foul dude. He's a foul dude.
Mr. Disrespectful. We gotta get him on the show one day.
He a foul dude. But it's all good for entertainment and shit and all that. But yeah, I actually want to see that Hitman and Cass battle. I haven't got around to it yet. I'm gonna hopefully see it this weekend too.
Man, yeah, we might be able to pop that shit on right here. Right?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Smoking L and shit, man.
Word up.
So like, what can you tell the people? What's next for Termanology as far as what's your next project going? Yeah. You got any movies going on? Any new sponsors? Anything that you can tell us without?
There's so much, man.
Yeah,
there's so much.
Tell us what you can. What's your next project going on?
So I would say I got like 5 albums done right now, and these albums are just. They're done. The artwork is done. The music is done. But once you get to like a level like this, you have to really like take your time with the drops, because when you put them out, you usually want to have like a certain amount of videos. You want to have a merch drop with it. You want to have, you know, your Bandcamp lined up, your streams. You want to have everything lined up to where it's all perfectly lined up. So I have a whole album me and Paul Wall did together. It's 10 records.
Wow,
it's me and Paul Wall, Pete Rock on the beats.
And he's doing like boom bap beats.
It's all boom bap, the whole album.
Bro.
Yeah, so it's Pete Rock, Static Selector, Dame Grease, Short Fuse, and I did one.
Wow.
So there's that one's done. I have an album called 360 that's done. Amadeus produced all of that. That shit is fire. I got another one called Rapping with My Friends. That one's all done. That one's produced by Conductor Williams. I got an EP with Planet Asia. That's done.
And I heard him on your album. He's on Mas Goya, right?
Yeah. So yeah, he killed both of the verses on the Goya 3. And yeah, there's a couple other that I'm almost done. I'm working on Technology. Me and Tech Smith and Wesson, we're making an album called Technology.
Oh, that's gonna be fire right there.
Yeah,
I like that T2 shit. That shit was a crazy idea.
Exactly.
Like Terminator 2 shit.
Right. That was Tech's idea.
Word.
I wanted to call it. I had a different name for it, but his name was better.
It was better. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, man, all of those projects are coming. We got 2 big drops coming for Father's Day with Good Dad Gang.
Oh, word.
You know, I don't want to spoil it, but I'll check back in with you once they drop and send
for sure. Well, they know, man. Make sure you guys keep updated with the Good Dad Gang website.
Yeah.
You know, throughout the holidays, and you'll see the new joints. Follow Termanology pages, Termanology ST. You know, on all social media platforms. Hit them up, Termanology on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's his joint. You know what I mean? Stay up and stay in tune, man. So you could be hip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's something that I do want to touch on real quick.
Go ahead, man.
So I think that a lot of times people don't understand, like, when you're supporting an artist, right? Like, what people want to know how to support an artist, but they're not exactly sure how to in 2021. I'll say specifically for me as a rapper, if you want to support my music, go to bandcamp.com.
Okay.
All right, so Termanology /bandcamp.com, and I'll tell you why. Because if you go stream my song, I get 1/15 of a penny.
Okay.
That's how much money I'm gonna make off a stream, right?
Off of Spotify stream.
Off of Spotify or Apple or whatever, right? Or if you download my album on iTunes, if you download it on Apple Music, I'm not directly getting $1, not even 1 penny, nothing. You just downloaded it, but you downloaded it for free because you're paying a streaming service. So you're essentially not paying the artist.
Yeah, you're not buying it directly.
Nothing off
you're
me.
Buying the streaming service.
Right.
So yeah.
Exactly.
So you get nothing for those?
I'll only get money if you stream it. If you download it, I don't get nothing. So people be like, yo, I downloaded it. Look, I'm supporting. Technically, yes, you are, because you went out of your way to download my music.
You're
so I'm appreciative of it. But
you're making another person more rich and shit.
Until you know, let's say let's say there's 10 songs, right? And you listen through the whole album. I didn't even make 1 penny because it's 1/15 of a penny each stream. Crazy, so I got
pay attention to this,
you know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, if you buy Goya, if you get Goya 3 on Apple Music and you listen to the whole album, I didn't even make 1 penny. So even though you are supporting me and I appreciate it, it would be much better for you to go to Bandcamp and say, yo, let me pay the $10 and let me buy this download off a term directly, because we know these $10 is going to him.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So
and you guys make 100% of the streaming profits.
Yeah.
From
so
Bandcamp?
Yeah, you may. It's like,
I got an album dropping too.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that song's fire too. Shout out to DL too. But what I'm saying is that, like, you know, it's no wrong way to support. However way you support, I don't care if it's Pandora. I don't care what it is. All of that is cool. And all of that is appreciated. But if you want to support as an artist and you want to keep it going and you want to see artists that you like that are independent, try to support them. So let's say you go to Bandcamp, you like, all right, Term got a Goya 3 hat, it's $30. Yo, I'm gonna buy the hat, and you get the hat, and also you get a free download of the whole album. So there, or you just want a CD, fire. You get an autographed CD.
So like the hat comes with you can get like deals like that on Bandcamp.
With Bandcamp, whenever you buy,
I'll be on there right after it.
Good look. So whenever you buy a piece of merch, it comes with the whole album download.
Fire.
And if you're one of those people that are like a super fan, like, yo, I love Term, you know, I want to buy all his music. They also have an option where you can, for 50% off, you can buy the whole catalog.
Oh shit!
So
your whole discography.
I'm talking all 41 projects.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm saying? So
and there's one download, like it goes straight email or something.
Click download.
Because you know how with the iPhones you can't download shit. You know.
Right. So this in this way they'll tell you, like, yo, here's the link, bang, and you got all the albums.
Okay.
I'm talking like hundreds of songs. You know what I'm saying?
So Bandcamp.com/Termanology.
Yeah, that's the future, man. As far as like supporting an artist directly. If you rock with titles,
for
Spotify,
independent artists, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate anything. Like, go to Spotify, all that.
Yeah.
Thank you. But if you ever want to know how to really like hit an artist in the pockets, go to Bandcamp and support me
Word.
there. That would be love.
Well, so you heard it right there. That's a gem that even I can appreciate right now, you know. So make sure if you missed some of that, run that back. That's how you can support your local artists, and that's how you can get yourself on Bandcamp if you do music, you know, and share the news with your friends and your supporters so they can, you know, put money in your pocket and not to all these major streaming sites, which we appreciate as well, because they do matter to get us on those sites. But, you know, there's other ways that we can, you know, get support each other and, you know, help us become richer and fucking do more for the community, man. You know, we try to get everybody try to do this for money, man. This is not for free, bro.
Not
you already know, man. But yo, man, I appreciate your time for coming in today, man.
Love.
You already know I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors, Designer Junkies and Golden Remedy Edibles. Make sure you follow both of them on Instagram and all social media platforms. Designer Junkies with the Z's and Golden Remedy Edibles. So you already know, check them out, man. You already know they got the crazy merch, crazy flowers, crazy edibles, all that shit. You know what it is, man. And like my man Terp said, go to bandcamp.com/termanology. Also, gooddadgang.com, and just, you know, support Termanology, then help them out because you can keep putting out this good music and making history for New England. And you already know what time it is, man. It's for the Culture TV shit, man. Shout out to everybody who supports us, and look out for some new announcements coming up. And episode 10, you already know. Appreciate y'all, man. Salute.
Love is love.